The following is a paid program, and the views expressed on this show do not represent the views of WJZ-FM, CBS Radio, its sponsors, or affiliates.
This is Dog Talk with Michael J. Solar on 105.7 The Fan. Every Sunday morning from 7 to 8. Michael, master trainer and owner of Blue Line Canine Dog Training, will bring you the answers you need, making your life with your dog the best it can be. Now, here he is, Michael J. Solar with Dog Talk on 105.7 The Fan.
Hey guys, and welcome on this nice, sunny, and happy Memorial Day weekend. We're going to have an awesome show here today. I have a real special guest. It's going to be Justin Holcombe from Helix Tattoo Lodge. You guys, if you've been listening since day one of our series here, you will remember that we brought him up and we were talking about some tattoos for dog memorials that people have done in the past, and he's really excited to be here. Matter of fact, we even had the privilege of talking to him, and he's going to host an event July 12th at his shop, Helix Tattoo Lodge in Rising Sun, and we're going to be getting a tattoo done to symbolize, memorialism of our pets and animals. So if you guys are interested, you want to have any tattoo questions or want to find out what the process is or anything like that in reference to tattoos, remembering your dog from dog losses and things like that, please feel free to give us a call. You can reach us at 410-583-1057. Again, 410-583-1057. And before I go ahead and introduce him, what I would like to do is just take a moment of silence in remembrance at this Memorial Day weekend of all the veterans that have given their lives in the past wars for the United States to give us these freedoms that we have today. All right, thank you, everybody, for taking that moment of silence. As you guys know, I am actually a Marine myself. I was served in the United States Marine Corps, and I even had what's really cool is when I got to meet Justin, I found out that he was also in the United States Marine Corps. Now, he worked in the aviation unit. I was a truck driver, but we'll let that kind of stuff slide because we're both devil dogs at the end of the day. So, hey, I'm getting ready here. We're going to introduce Justin. Justin, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Hey, not too bad, man. So we're going to get right into this and really have some fun talking, and I'm really interested in myself. I mean, I have a few tattoos. Most of them have been to memorialize something that I've done in my life. Is that sort of a common trend with tattoos that you see?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Tattoos capture a moment. And that's why I like to specialize in photorealism, because I'm capturing a moment, It's a proverbial time machine, sort of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's awesome, man. So when people come in, and you said photorealism, so when I think of tattoos back in the day, at least when I started my Marine Corps career, I'm thinking, a stencil, a black and white line type of thing, just simple colors, simple designs, and that doesn't really spring true with photorealism. That word doesn't really go into that now.
We've evolved quite a bit from that.
Okay, all right. So when you say photorealism, you're telling me that I can bring you a photo of my dog, and you're telling you could put it on me.
I'm going to make it look just like that.
Just like that.
Identical. Well, close, you know what I mean? As close as a human being can, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. No, I have seen some of your work. I have to tell you that I've seen some of your work. Matter of fact, I actually started following you, Justin, a few years ago, and I've been nothing but impressed. And ladies and gentlemen, if you want to check his stuff out, you can check him out on Facebook with the Helix Tattoo Lodge. His work is absolutely phenomenal. One of his ones that really stand out, as you heard, that we're both Marines, he has I would like to say a photo, but it's actually a tattoo of Gunnery Sergeant Ermey from Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah,
and absolutely amazing, brother. I mean, absolutely amazing. So I guess that's what you mean by photogenic, where I can't even tell the difference. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, photorealism is when you're trying to recreate the photograph. You're capturing that moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
I really like that idea of capturing a moment. Only other place you can really do that instantaneously is a photograph like that. So yeah, any of those are really cool for me.
That's awesome, man. So when you got into this, was it more of animals that were like when you saw people when you first got into the photorealism things? Was it people coming in with photos of their horses, dogs, cats, and things like that, or was it just regular objects? What was one of the things that really got you into the photorealism? What struck you into making sure you can get that creativity in there?
That's a good question. I suppose. I've always, when I've recreated art or created art, I've always leaned towards that realism side. When you look at it, you're there.
Okay.
And I also have a very, very deep passion and love for animals. I love animals.
Yeah.
So when I was first starting my career and I wanted to showcase that this was something that I wanted to do, I was giving things away for very, very inexpensive prices and giving them to my friends and stuff. And they tended to be animals because that was something I loved and it's something I was already familiar with painting. So, it helped get my career going, and animals were definitely part of that.
Yeah, awesome. Now, with so in our first episode, I don't know if you maybe didn't get to hear it or anything. We talked about losses, and when we mean losses, it was like how our animals had really touched our hearts and been involved in our lives. And I myself, I'm looking to get one for my dog that had passed away. I'm looking to get a tattoo done, as we know. And I know a lot of clients of mine have tattoos of their animals or symbols of animals on them to represent strength and things like that. Do you tend to get, when you're doing those kinds of things, do you tend to push the clients to make sure that it's their animal and it's their favorite photo or something like that? And do they feel that when they're tattooing or getting it tattooed to them, do they feel a little bit better, like not really better, but a little bit closer to their animal that they're no longer with them?
Sure, I'm sure that there's some closure involved in there, but as when it comes to you mentioned sort of the process, picking pictures and stuff like that. Sometimes it can be pretty tedious. This is something very special to someone, and a lot of times the photographs are just some crappy picture they took on their phone inside, and they got flashed in the eyes of the, and it's just not going to work. And you have to tell these people, we need a better picture, and sometimes this is the only picture I got.
And are you able to work through that, like maybe edit it a little bit somehow with your skills? Yeah,
sometimes. Sometimes it's just not a good enough reference to recreate and render as a piece of art on someone's body forever.
Yeah,
and that's just part of it.
Now, with I have to say this, guys. I know this is a radio show, so you're not going to see the full imagery, but I'm telling you, if you go to his Facebook page at Helix Tattoo Lodge and check out some of his artwork, I've seen some of the wolves he's done, and I'm telling you, the hair on it, you could not tell the difference between the picture and the actual tattoo. One of the ones he actually saw, I saw one of a horse that he did, and I didn't figure out that it was.
You had to bring that one up. Huh?
I didn't even. That's right. Yeah, sorry, man. But I saw that one, and he had a close up on it, and then. I thought it was a picture. He phases back, and I mean, the detail is just an amazing thing. Now, I actually had the privilege of meeting some people this week that were involved with different rescues and things like that. And they have, tattoos done to symbolize their dedication and things like that. Now, do you find that certain animals more than other animals are getting done in the tattoo world, either for inspirational reasons or something like that? Do you find that you do more of one than another, or what got you into figuring out the details, even like how to do the hair and things like that? Like, what's the skill level there?
That was a couple questions wrapped up into one big
I'm sorry,
question.
But I figure I'll let you talk because it's one of those things I don't really get the opportunity sometimes to pick artist brains.
Let's see. Well, let's start with part of that question. Part of that question is the texture and stuff like that. How do we create that? Well, I grew up watching Bob Ross. Okay?
Yeah.
That's my man.
It's a happy tree, right?
That's
there.
My man.
That's a happy tree.
And it's by watching him or learning from him and other artists like him. It's technique. There's a specific technique to create a certain effect, and likewise with tattoos. When we're using the needles, we're placing them on the skin at certain angles and using certain, we call them brush strokes, so to speak, to create different effects. You see that hair, and what creates good hair on a tattoo or good fur on a tattoo is layering it. Like, imagine you're petting that animal. You understand as an artist which direction that hair is going to go. So if you keep layering it on top the way that it's supposed to, it's going to look natural, and it's going to look like it lays natural, and it's going to look real. So it's a little bit less difficult than it seems. Okay. If you understand art. You know what I mean? It's a technique. It's an alley-oop. So
I'm going to be honest. I don't understand art. If you gave me a blank piece of paper and you told me, "Hey, Mike, put your thoughts down on a piece of paper," that in an artist's format in a drawing, you're going to get a blank piece of paper back. Now, I will tell you that I appreciate art. I love seeing the skill levels of the artists out here that are out there doing things. I think it's absolutely amazing to see your creativity come out and do that stuff. And one of the neatest things I can say is I really like meeting the people in the dog world, in particular, because that's the world I'm sort of working in with my dog training company and stuff.
Well,
is that,
I was about to say, you had asked, are there animals that more commonly get tattooed than other and dogs are, for sure, by far the more popular ones. You get now with dogs, you get wolves, you get things like that. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, it is dogs, because that is quote unquote man's best friend, and everyone that I know has a dog. You know what I mean?
That's what I like to hear. So with that being said, one of my objectives, Justin, when I started this show, was to show that all dog people, no matter what walk of life they come from, either being in a very business oriented lifestyle and things like that, and all the way down to the people like that love to be tattooed versus the people that don't like to be tattooed. You know what I mean? Like, we all have dogs, we all get together, and we can all get along with the dogs. And one of the objectives, like I said, of the show was to show how we're all the same. At the end of the day, we all can get together and agree that we all love dogs. Even when it comes into training techniques, that there's so many different techniques out there when it comes into dog training that, there's not really there's not a wrong way of doing it. It's just a different way of accomplishing the same objective, right?
Of course.
And now when I bring this up is not really to twist your ear when it comes to dogs, but maybe you've seen in the tattoo world, you might get somebody in there that you probably never would have thought to have as a client.
Oh, and I've tattooed all shakes of life.
All shakes of life, right?
Yeah.
So
judges,
it's almost,
police officers, everybody, teachers, all walks of life.
Professional athletes, then, right?
Everybody.
We are on the fans, musicians. Okay,
stuff.
And what do they all have pretty much in common? They all probably get a dog tattooed somehow, right, or a wolf, right?
A lot of them,
a lot of them, right?
A lot, yeah.
So it just goes to show, here we are. I'm a master dog trainer, and we have Justin here as a tattoo artist. I mean, I like a phenomenal tattoo artist, by the way. We have two different guys here that we can all agree that we all come back together with the dog. So it's fantastic to have you on Dog Talk to talk dog, right?
Yeah,
so
for sure.
When that comes in, like, do you see that more people are like maybe picking a wolf for inspirational or a bear for strength or anything like that, or maybe certain types of dogs? What is let's say, what is the most common? Let me rephrase that question, because I know I'm overloading you there.
No, you're good.
What would be the most common dog picture? Is it a German Shepherd, a Belgian Malinois, a Beagle, a Lab? What would be the best?
I couldn't put an answer to that one. I mean, I've seen them all.
You know
what I mean? I've tattooed Chihuahuas.
Yeah.
German Shepherds.
Okay.
Pit bulls and bulldogs and all of them. Labs. There's a lot of labs, I guess.
Labs,
you know what I mean? We're on the Chesapeake, man.
I was going to say, we have our own breed. We have the Chesapeake Bay Retriever here from Maryland.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's going back some history right there, ladies and gentlemen. But, I mean, that's a very common dog, right, for the area?
Labs, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, a lot of labs.
Labs are a big one, right, with all the hunting and things like that we have.
And they're fairly easy to tattoo. We can knock them out in 2 or 3 hours pretty quick.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, and now we bring into the lab thing. So is it golden retrievers? Is it going to be brown labs, yellow labs?
The most common is the black lab.
Is the black lab?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that a Rising Sun, Cecil County area thing, or do you think it's just going to be in the Maryland?
I just think that's the most popular breed of those around. I don't know. I think that goes across the board. I don't think it's just around here.
Which then brings me up. You do a lot of traveling with your tattoos, isn't that right?
Tons of it.
Tons of it. So
we're on a world tour right now.
Yeah.
We're not. So next weekend I'll be in Pittsburgh. We're going to tattoo all the Tool fans up there. We're going to a Tool concert in Pittsburgh.
Oh, awesome.
And we're really popular with the fan base, the Tool fan base. So,
okay.
We're going to go out there and hook up as many fans as we can. And then a couple weeks after that, we're going to be in Ireland.
Ireland.
Yeah.
Wow, you ain't kidding about this world tour thing. Some people, when they say, "Hey, we're going on a world tour," they just, they're going to the neighboring town. You know what I mean? And
that's not a world tour.
No, it's not a world tour. But you're
unless you go all the way around and come to there.
Okay, very nice. So you're going all the way to Ireland. And now, do you think have you
There's a bunch of stops along the way.
Okay, now have you been out of the country to tattoo before?
No, this will be. Well, I've been out of the country, but not to tattoo. This will be my first time going out of the country to tattoo.
To tattoo.
Yeah.
Now, do you think they're going to all get dog tattoos? Do you think they're going to have that same premise as we have here?
Well, I don't know. Who knows? But I'm going for a competition. I'm going over there. So my tattoos are predetermined when I go over there this time.
Do they pick them or do you get to pick them?
I'm picking them.
You get to pick them?
Yeah, we're competing in a world competition. I'm picking them.
Okay. Now, you're going to pick any dogs?
I don't have any dogs picked out this time.
Oh, man. Sorry, that's horrible.
We're doing a Willy Wonka tattoo, Gene Wilder Willy Wonka tattoo, and we're going to do a landscape, a big landscape on a leg. Okay.
So you have, do they give like what was that show that was on that tattoo show? I can't think of the one.
Masters or whatever.
Is that the one, the major competition?
I don't know. I don't watch that crap.
Big thing would be looking at it would be is like, do they give you like the size or the placement of the tattoo that you have to do? And
no. It's not a competition with so many rules.
Okay.
You just got a specific time that you have to do it in.
Okay.
You start here and you end here. You start and finish the tattoo, then you can enter it.
Gotcha. Okay, so it's a little bit detailed. It's a little less detailed in the aspect of your lines weren't or something like that. It's more or less, hey, come out and give us your best art. So it would be a really good interest to follow you then, because I mean you're going to be at a competition, really competing and putting your all into that and really showing people your skill level.
I think we're going to win.
I think so too, man. I've seen some of that stuff.
I think we're going to do well over there. We got the Gene Wilder reference that we got picked at is just ridiculous.
Well, I love Gene Wilder myself. I don't think he's been in a bad movie. I think that he's just he was a comedic genius, a real inspirational actor and things like that. And I think his Willy Wonka was probably the best Willy Wonka you can ever ask for. Hey, Lee, guys, I just want to let you all know that if you have any questions in reference to tattooing, dog, or anything like that, you can give us a call here at 410-583-1057. Again, 410-583-1057. You can ask me or Justin anything you want to know about tattoos, dog, or any of that kind of good stuff. All right, guys, we're going to be taking a quick commercial break, and when we get back, we'll still have Justin here to ask some questions.
Every Sunday from 11 to 12, catch Financial Planning Today, your 1-hour education into the world of investing. Hosted by Lance Scott of Bay Harbor Wealth Management.
Looking for a great relationship between you and your dog? Want to control your dog under any distraction while maintaining that happy puppy personality? Blue Line Canine Dog Training and Rehabilitation has 10 years of service that guarantees results with effective dog training made fun and easy. Customized packages to the needs of their clients, such as puppy training, off-leash obedience, behavior rehabilitation, and much more. Blue Line Canine Dog Training and Rehabilitation offers group classes at a public location or private home training. If you can't make it to them, they can make it to you. Call them at 1-800-266-2365 or check them out online at blk9.com for the current group class schedules and to book your appointment. That's blk9.com. Blue Line Canine. They believe in the power of yes.
Spring is here, and we're guessing your grilling game could use a little upgrading. Glendon Gardens has all of the top brands in outdoor cooking to turn you into a cookout master. Not sure what system is best for you? Talk to Glendon Gardens grilling expert about their Big Green Egg, Traeger pellet wood fire grill, and Sabre gas grills. They have a huge variety of cooking accessories and seasonings. Don't forget the rest of their outdoor area. Glendon Gardens is your one-stop shop for shrubs, trees, flowers, outdoor entertainment, and lawn accessories. Visit Glendon Gardens today to get your home spring and summer ready.
Anytime is good time for a Box Hill crab cake. Hi, this is Vinny Serrato, and let me give you a few ideas. Planning a party? Tommy and Chris at Box Hill Pizzeria will help you plan your event. Special gift? Father's Day's coming up. Surprise them with Box Hill's famous crab cakes. They'll even ship them to them. Planning a graduation party? Let Box Hill cater it. By the way, Tommy and Chris Canaris are happy to announce their expansion. Details to follow soon. As always, Tommy and Chris appreciate your business. For more details, go to boxhillcrabcakes.com.
Do you have a passion for cars or just love to clean? Well, listen up. Diamond Dealer Services is now hiring managers and detailers for the following areas: Baltimore County, Harford County, Montgomery County, and the surrounding areas. Join the fastest growing professional auto detailing company in the tri-state area. Diamond Dealer Services provides training with great pay and benefits. Must be drug-free with a valid driver's license. Apply online at careerswithdiamond.com. That's careerswithdiamond.com, or call their employment line at 410-559-6311. Call now.
Is your house starting to feel hot and muggy, or is your home's AC on its last leg? Summer's not far away, so it's time to start thinking about getting your AC system in tip-top shape. For over a century, Farnan and Dermer, the comfort guys, have been keeping families like yours comfortable with their energy-efficient HVAC systems. Schedule a tune-up with Farnan and Dermer today for just $89 or purchase a new system with special financing available. Ask about our train systems. Farnan and Dermer's powerful train systems will keep you comfortable day and night, and they'll keep your utility bill in check. Take it from the comfort guys. It's hard to stop a train. So keep your family comfy no matter what the weather brings, and call the comfort guys today at 410-902-0020 or visit them online at comfortguyshvac.com. That's comfortguyshvac.com. Farnan and Dermer, Baltimore's most reliable air conditioning, heating, and plumbing service. They're the comfort guys, and they've been making your family's comfort their family's business since 1902. Subject to credit approval, contact Farnan and Dermer for details.
Do you think you should pay a fee to get your own money from an ATM? Neither do we. With USAA Classic Checking, you can use any ATM nationwide, worry-free, because we refund the fees. USAA Bank is a different kind of bank. A bank that doesn't nickel and dime you. In fact, we've saved our members more than $345 million in just 1 year. If your bank charges unnecessary fees or makes you jump through hoops to avoid them, it's time to switch. It's time to go with a bank that puts its members and military families first. A bank that understands every dollar matters. There's a better way to bank. USAA Bank. A different kind of bank. Apply for a USAA Classic Checking account today at usaa.com/banking.
Nationwide, USAA Bank provides up to 10 free ATM transactions per month and refunds up to $15 in ATM fees other banks charge. Membership restrictions apply. USAA Federal Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Blue Line Canine Dog Training can provide solutions to your dog's more challenging issues. They can help with dogs who are afraid to be home alone, aggressive dogs, dogs with thunder phobia, and excessively fearful dogs. Call them at 1-800-266-2365 or check them out at blk9.com for the current group class schedules and to book your appointment. That's blk9.com. Blue Line Canine. They believe in the power of yes.
Welcome back to Dog Talk with Michael J. Solar, your go-to guy for everything dog. Heard every Sunday morning from 7 to 8, providing valuable insights that you will want to take note of. Once again, here's Dog Talk with Michael J. Solar on 105.7 The Fan.
Hey guys, and welcome. Sorry about that. Hey guys, welcome back. We are back here with Justin Holcombe of Helix Tattoo Lodge, and we are super excited to be talking to you guys about some tattooing and memorializing. Well, during the commercial break, I got to talk to Justin, and we have this really cool fun event that's going to be going on July 12th at the Helix Tattoo Lodge. And I want to let you guys all know about this because it's going to be a two-sided event. One, his lodge up there in Rising Sun, Maryland. It's Rising Sun, Maryland, correct?
Yeah.
It's the Helix Tattoo Lodge in Rising Sun, Maryland. I went up there the other day. He gave me a tour. Man, this place is phenomenal. It's really big. It looks great.
Well, I think we're the only tattoo studio in the world with a movie theater in it.
Hey man, I was really impressed with that. I got a weird feeling
it's a legit movie theater. It's not just guys. It's legit.
It is a true legit theater. I mean, I could tell you right now, I sat down on a couch in there and almost went to bed. I was just hoping for some popcorn and a good movie to start, but we wound up actually just discussing some tattoos and some business stuff, but maybe next time, which is going to be, guys, July 12th. What we're going to do...
We're going to put you in pain. We're going to put you in pain in front of everybody.
In front of everybody. So Justin had agreed that we're going to do an event on Facebook Live on July 12th at the Helix Tattoo Lodge. And I want to let you guys know that there's two things that you can do to check out that event. The first thing you can do is you could come to the Helix Tattoo Lodge, right?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, so we can have you come up there and watch live. With that being said, if you guys are a vendor or something like that and you want to contact us to see if maybe you could be a part of the event, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
more to merrier.
Absolutely. You could check us out. You could check me out and talk to me about setting that up at Michael J. Solar Dog Talk. This is going to be on Facebook. So Facebook at Michael J. Solar Dog Talk or Blue Line Canine Dog Training. with the Helix Tattoo Lodge. What's the @ for Facebook to check you out there?
The Helix Tattoo Lodge.
So it's going to be at Helix Tattoo Lodge.
The Helix Tattoo Lodge.
The what?
The Helix.
The Helix Tattoo Lodge. So if you guys want to check us out and talk to us about possibly coming up there as a vendor, or even just showing up and hanging out with us, getting to meet us both live in public, and taking part into this event, and even checking out, getting ideas for tattoos, and even asking any random dog question that you have.
Maybe we'll run a scheduling special that day, a little incentive. Okay. I don't know.
Yeah,
we'll run a special of some
and
kind.
we can let all of our fans know about it on the show once we negotiate that and figure that out for them.
So what are you going to get?
That is an excellent question. So one of the things that has gone on in my brain, Justin, was that, my dog had passed away a couple years ago.
Let's do a consultation for everybody. You ready? Let's do it.
I think we should. So, well, in irony, guys, I brought, what a coincidence, a picture of what I might want. What a coincidence. I had a tattoo guy come in, and I brought an idea for a tattoo. So I'm going to push this over to him across the table here.
Yeah, let me...
And you guys won't believe it, but it's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult for him, I think, at least, because there's 4 wolves there. Which is
where are you trying to get this, homie?
Yeah, that's an excellent question. Now, on the entire 2 years that I've been trying to kick this around, I have no clue. I'm stuck between a leg and a chest. Now, I prefer...
A chest won't work.
That's what I like to hear. Thank God, because I would hate to take my shirt off in front of people. I have respect for others.
The chest won't work because of the layout.
Okay,
the flow. When you're talking about tattoos and you're considering placement, you want to consider the flow, how it fits anatomically with the body. Okay. You can see in this picture that the wolf on the top is kind of turned inboard.
Okay,
it's like a profile picture. Almost.
Yes.
So, therefore, if it was going to go on the chest, it would have to go on the side of the chest, looking towards the center.
Okay.
But then you got these 3 guys down here.
Yeah.
And they're going to be right up in your nipple. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can't have that one.
So, it fights the flow of the chest, if you would agree, right?
Yes.
Okay. It's a lot of wolves. Why 4 wolves?
That's an excellent question. So, my wolf pack is consistent of 4. So
Name it.
I have my wife, Tara. I have my oldest son, Travis. I have my twin boys, which is Hunter and Grayson.
You got twins?
I do have twins.
I always wanted twins.
Yeah. One of them
is it as cool as it sounds?
Well, one of them actually passed away.
Oh, man.
And this is where this tattoo is going to get a little bit more difficult. Well, I want to figure out a way.
You took the words out of my... you hit me in the chest with that, man.
I know.
I'm sorry, bro.
Thank you very much. But we, again, this is to memorialize. This is one of the greatest accomplishments in my life was my family.
Right, of course.
And everything that I've ever done is and continue to do is really inspired by them, and that's why I want to get this tattoo. And then I want to be able to let people know. And that's why I actually chose wolves, was because they're a nice tight pack animal. They're very determined,
right?
And at the same point in time, they can be very delicate and nice. So the twist of this is now we have 4 wolves in that picture, right?
Right.
I need to figure out a way to encompass a butterfly.
Okay.
Now you're like, wow, what, butterfly into wolves, right?
I get it.
Well, when my son had passed, my aunt had released a butterfly. And what's really weird is my wife has always had butterflies around her. And my wife actually started a Facebook thing to teach people about health and inspiring people to better themselves, called Grayson's Butterfly. And I want to figure out a way to encompass that into that piece of art right there.
Well, the first thing that I picture immediately is a wolf, and he's looking kind of up. You know what I mean? Yeah. And he's looking dead at this butterfly that has landed on his nose.
Yeah.
You see what I'm getting at?
I like it.
Like, you can picture that, right?
I do. I really can picture that.
So, all right. So, I think that this layout, while it's good, I think it could be a little bit better. And I think that you may end up dedicating more space, especially if we end up going on a leg or something of that. And I think a leg would be great.
Okay.
Because you can get different angles, This is a great picture. All the wolves are looking in the same direction. They're about to move up on something.
Yes.
They're about to make some moves.
That's what I like.
And that's cool. And then you have this guy, and it's, I don't know. He's got some mountains and stuff behind him. But if you were to put this in more of a half sleeve or a sleeve format.
Well, hold on. Let me explain everything because nobody can see what we're talking about.
Okay,
here.
yeah.
So, guys, listen. What he's looking at is I gave him over a photograph. There's 3 wolves that are getting ready to hunt at the bottom.
This is an awesome Photoshop job, by the way.
My Photoshop is me cutting out pictures and taping them together, by the way, everybody. So please don't hate on my artistic skills. As we already went over, blank piece of paper here, guys.
Yeah.
All right, so
I'm on board.
Okay. So if you guys ever see a photo of mine, it's not edited. It's very easy to guess that. I don't know how to do any of those things. But on top of that, on the second layer of the photo, so I have the 3 wolves at the bottom. The second one is a wolf shadowed head in the mountains, I guess of more of like Appalachians or something. It's got snowy mountains and a moon in the background.
Yeah.
Now my skill level was that I cut it all out, put it together, and photocopied it so it would look as if I put some work into it. But he caught me out. And I guess you could see my cut edges on the bottom photo.
One background is completely black and one is like a mountain.
Yeah, it's a top-notch quality right there. I mean, I guarantee you somebody's going to put that on the wall. That's
someone's going to want this. Someone's going to steal your idea.
It's top-notch right there.
No, I definitely see where you're going with it. But I think that if each member of the family is represented in this pack, and that's part of the theme for the tattoo, I think that each person deserves, and each portrait of the wolf, especially with the texture and the eyes and stuff like that, to really capture that photorealism, needs its own space. And each wolf would probably need, a space about the size of a large grapefruit or honeydew melon. You know what I mean?
I hope everybody can picture what a honeydew melon looks like right now.
Dude, they're delicious. Have you ever eaten one of them?
I have not. Man.
No, oh my God.
I'm more of a fried chicken guy.
I like fried chicken too. Get me started on Popeyes, man.
Yeah, that's it, man. There's one coming to Aberdeen soon. I've heard through the rumor mill.
They had one in Elkton, but someone drove through it, I think.
Oh, man.
It sucked anyway.
Well, I did hear a rumor that Chick-fil-A was actually interested in Rising Sun.
Chick-fil-A was interested in Rising Sun. So, Rising Sun, I know a little bit about Rising Sun.
Well, I was about to bring up the fact that I heard a rumor that you were considering running for mayor.
This is a true rumor.
A true rumor.
This rumor's true.
So we're going to have a top-notch tattoo guy that loves dogs running for mayor of his town?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I was gonna run this year.
Okay.
I wanted to, but I don't qualify because you have to live in town limits and be a registered voter in town limits for a year. And I lived in the Octorara Lakes, which is outside of town limits.
Okay,
it's still in Rising Sun, but it's right outside of town limits. So I bought a house in Rising Sun when some stuff went down, and now I'm ready. I'm poised, but I have to wait until the next election. So I'm going to use that time to educate myself further on the issues that are going on. And you had mentioned that the Chick-fil-A had considered Rising Sun, and I heard that rumor as well. I think there are some water issues holding us up there.
Okay.
And other businesses like that. Once we get the water treatment and the water situation figured out there, you're going to see that town
really build up,
evolve a little bit.
Oh, yeah?
We want to remain small town. We want to keep that small, quaint, Rising Sun, always been Rising Sun feel. We just want to make it as efficient as possible. And I'd really like to see, there's a lot of potential in that town. There are a lot of people that go out of Rising Sun to do what they do. And I'd like to see people bring things to the table in the town of Rising Sun more than taking it somewhere else. So that'd be my goal.
Yeah, because I mean, Rising Sun's on a couple of major highways. You have Route 1 shooting right through. Is that right?
Route 1 goes right there.
Through.
That's the main artery.
So it's really easy actually to get to your lodge at that point in time. So you can get to the Helix Tattoo Lodge pretty quick and easy.
I mean,
if on
the main
road.
arteries are 273, 274, or 272. I don't remember.
It's 274.
Yeah. And Route 1, there's 3 roads. They connect everything. They go right through there.
Yeah, so I mean, you're looking at a very easy thing on July 12th for people to get to your place.
Yeah, easy. Easy peasy.
Three major highways go right through it. So 273, 274, and Route 1. Mm-hmm. Now, Route 1, of course, is the most popular one, right? So
Absolutely.
we have the easiest way to get there, guys. So if you were checking them out, don't worry about the drive. You want to be a part of the event. It's a really easy way to get there. Mm-hmm. And we're going to go back into him talking to me about my tattoo now. With the wolves, as we get into it, we talked about how inspirational they are and things like that, and why we want them is to memorialize things. But like you see how I know everybody else can't see this, but the wolves are all on a different angle. So your angles, like you said, you're picturing that butterfly right on the nose.
Yeah, and it's going to need a little bit of room to do that. You know, to really sell the realism, you want that nose of the wolf to look wet.
Yeah.
And, there are some little tiny white highlights and stuff that you need room for those little tiny subtle details.
Okay.
That butterfly, it's if you did it too small, in a couple years, it would look just like a blue circle or whatever color butterfly it was, sitting there and be like, what's on that dog's nose? You know what I mean?
Right.
It would just look funny if you didn't give it the room. Your skin's a living canvas. It needs to breathe. It needs... Stuff happens, man. We get old.
Yeah.
And your skin breaks down and things like that. And, it needs a buffer.
Needs a buffer. Okay. So when you're picking a tattoo, if I'm getting this right, especially for the photorealism, which is probably the key to the whole thing that you're doing on this, right?
Yeah. Detail equals room.
So you need room. So no one's going to be able to go in there and get like this, let's say a 2-inch realism tattoo. We're gonna have to think a little bit bigger on this,
right? Depending, yeah, exactly. Sometimes you can squeeze a realistic butterfly in 2 inches, but still, you're pushing it. You know what I mean? What's that tattoo on that 21-year-old person's body going to look like when they're 45? You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you do take that into consideration when people are buying tattoos. You're not just that guy that's going to say, hey, give me your money, I'll go ahead and throw some ink on you, call it a day.
Absolutely. From I understand, I'm the only person that guarantees my work for life.
Wow, really?
If you ever need a touch-up, it's free for life.
Wow.
If it's done by me.
That is amazing. Now, how many people do you have working at your lodge there?
I just hired 2 artists that are on their way out of their apprenticeship.
Okay.
I have an artist named Kat and an artist named Rachel, both phenomenal artists with vast artistic backgrounds. One is an amazing illustrator. The other one is more of an ornamental artist. She's worked at Eldris Pottery for like 10 years up in PA.
Okay.
She likes all that.
So everybody comes with a major different skill set before they even really come to you. So it's...
Usually, and it just so happened to work out that all 3 of us have different fortes, and that's going to work out really nice.
Yeah, well, we have already a request coming in through my cell phone for you to start fixing some tattoos.
Yeah,
it sounds like we're really hitting home with some people with what you're saying here, so you could be able to fix things. Which brings me into the next question.
I like fixing tattoos. I like taking regret away. Cover-ups. A lot of artists don't care to do cover-ups and fixes and stuff like that, or touch someone else's work for whatever reason.
Yeah. Now, how does that really work? So, to make things a little bit easier is with dog training, we actually come across that a lot as well, where people have gone to other trainers and they felt that they were unsuccessful either due to techniques or things like that, which in the dog training world, a lot of times I personally don't believe that it's bad technique. I think sometimes that the trainers and the people just didn't connect enough to get the right solution for their dog, creating that relationship.
Yeah. Everyone. So you got to match people's frequencies.
Okay.
The dog's frequency.
Yeah. So like for me as a master trainer working with dogs and owners, it's more important sometimes to connect with the owners as well as the dog. Actually, I would say that period.
Well, you'll see the response from the dog, right?
Yeah, instantaneously.
Because, he gets along with my dad.
Yeah, it's great, right? So now with the tattoo stuff, do you see that to be like, do you want to like maybe interview people a little bit to get to know them before you're like, hey, we can knock this out? Not so much. I mean, do you feel the instantaneous connection almost?
It depends. It depends. Like I said, all different walks of life and people's personalities vary so much. Sometimes people just walk up on the wrong side of the bed. Sometimes that's me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I got you.
Who knows? For the most part, 99.9% of the time, it's an easygoing process. The people that come in they know what they want for the most part. They're putting themselves in sort of a vulnerable position. You know what I mean? Okay. They know they're going to endure some sort of pain. They're going to have to earn it.
Yeah.
So people that are about to earn something tend to be a little nicer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I gotcha.
But what was the question?
It was in reference to like when you're helping people design their art that they're going to have put on them. Do you get to know them a little bit more? Just to make sure
you get
matches?
To know them for sure. I mean, obviously, whatever they're picking out is important to them. So you're immediately vesting into something that's important to them. So yeah, that definitely forces a a connection of some kind.
Which was, I was about to ask you, do you find yourself being a little bit more connected to people's stories when you get to tattoos? Because as you said, the tattoos always come with some sort of story, right? It's never just...
At the moment, I'm for sure connected. How long they carry me along with that story is, I don't know. But I'm honored to be that person.
Awesome.
That is definitely something that I really enjoy.
Hey guys, we're about to take a quick commercial break here. If you want to follow us, you can check Justin out at the Helix Tattoo Lodge on Facebook. You can check me out at the Michael J. Solar Dog Talk or Blue Line Canine Dog Training. If you have any questions for us, please feel free to give us a call at 410-583-1057. Again, 410-583-1057. And we look forward to continuing this on the way back.
Rocky is 4 months old and learning new commands with Blue Line Canine Training and Rehabilitation.
Rocky, today we're teaching you your name.
Rocky? I'm a Chihuahua, but okay.
Rocky, next you will learn how to come.
Here I am.
Rocky, now wait at the door.
I'm here. Where are we going?
Puppy and off-leash training programs customized to meet your needs with homework assignments for you and your dog.
What? Homework?
Blue Line Canine Training and Rehabilitation. Visit blk9.com.
The Memorial Day sale at Jones Junction is on. The selection of new and pre-owned vehicles has never been better. There are vehicles with savings up to $15,000 for qualified buyers, and 0% financing is available with credit specialists on hand to help people with credit challenges get the vehicle they want. Jones pays top dollar for your trade-in up to $500 more than CarMax or AutoNation. Every vehicle is available with Jones for a lifetime. Free oil changes, car washes, manicures, and an engine guaranteed for a lifetime. Make sure to shop Jones online at jonesjunction.com or stop by the Hartford Mall this weekend to see the huge savings you'll receive.
Pet Nirvana in Bel Air focuses on nutrition for your pet and savings for you. We strive to provide customers with brands that we know and trust for our pets. We want our own pets to live long, healthy lives, so we promise not to feed your pet anything we wouldn't feed our own. Pet Nirvana in Bel Air is locally owned and operated with talented full-service groomers and a self-serve pet wash station. Check out Facebook/Pet Nirvana for upcoming Pups on the Patio events. Pet Nirvana is located in the Amaclay Shopping Center, 1202 Agora Drive, Bel Air.
Look around. Spring is everywhere. Now it can also be anywhere with 10-inch classic hanging baskets from the Home Depot. A special buy at 2 for just $10. These hanging baskets are bursting with blooms that are regionally selected and bred to thrive. So color your patio all season long with 10-inch hanging baskets. 2 for just $10. Only at the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. Valid through May 31st.
Come on, show me yours.
Please? No.
I'll show you mine.
Really? You're bad.
I know. Here.
Ooh, impressive.
You like it?
Oh, yeah.
It's your turn.
Don't you dare tell anybody.
Oh, I won't.
Let me slide these down. Is this what you wanted to see?
Oh, yeah. That is one fine tattoo.
The Helix Tattoo Lodge in Rising Sun, Maryland. Check out Facebook, the Helix Tattoo Lodge.
Sometimes people can be so cruel. You may have heard the fat jokes, and you go home and you look at yourself and you really start doubting yourself. I know it's not a comfortable situation. I say that because I've been there, you know. People that I haven't seen in years, they would see me a couple of years ago and say, man, you've gained a lot of weight, not knowing what it did to me emotionally. But instead of getting angry with them, I did something about it myself. I called Medifast Weight Control Centers after trying so many other diets, and they never said the word diet to me. They always talked to me about changing my eating habits, changing my lifestyle. You can jumpstart your summer right now and lose your first 10 pounds free at Medifast Weight Control Centers. You won't believe how fast you can lose the weight, and then the pounds will just keep coming off and you'll look great this summer. Get your first 10 pounds free with Medifast Weight Control Centers. It's safe. Over 20,000 doctors have approved this since 1980, including my doctor. Medifast Weight Control Centers has made a change in my life, and they can do the same for yours. Get started today with loseweightwithrob.com.
How would you like to win a free mattress? Well, during Mattress Firm's Memorial Day giveaway, 50 lucky winners will win a free mattress of up to $3,000 in retail value. Visit a participating Mattress Firm between May 19th and May 29th to enter for your chance to win your perfect mattress. So hurry in and don't miss Mattress Firm's Memorial Day giveaway. No purchase necessary. Ends 5/29/17. Open to legal residents of the 50 U.S. and D.C. 18 or older. For complete details, see the official rules at a participating store or at mattressfirm.com/giveaway. Sponsored by Mattress Firm, Inc.
Every Memorial Day, we look forward to an extra day off work, barbecues, and the beginning of summer. But this year, it's time for something big. The Sears Memorial Day event. Save big on all of the top 10 appliance brands. Save up to 40% on Kenmore and other top brand appliances. Plus, receive unmatched expert advice and free delivery on all appliances over $3.99 when you use your Sears card. Hurry into Sears this Memorial Day weekend to save. It's time for savings. It's time for Sears. Savings range 5% to 40%. Offers valid 5/18 to 6/4. Exclusions apply. See store for details.
Get summer started and experience the all-new Buick during the Memorial Day sales event at Anderson Buick GMC Hunt Valley. Get bonus tag savings on Baltimore's best selection. That's up to $7,000 off select Buicks like Enclave. Check out AndersonofHuntValley.com.
Baltimore County Golf has 5 great courses. Looking to share the game you love with the new golfers in your life? Sign up for Junior Academy or Get Golf Ready programs or work with their staff of 14 PGA pros. Go to BaltimoreGolfing.com for details.
Get ready for summer grilling with help from Glendon Gardens in Reisterstown. Glendon Gardens carries Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Sabre gas grills. From indoor to outdoor, Glendon Gardens is ready to make your summer a success. For more info, go to GlendonGardens.com.
Making your life with your best friend the best it can be. This is Dog Talk with Michael J. Solar. Heard every Sunday morning from 7 to 8. He's got the insights for all your dog needs. Now, here's Dog Talk with Michael J. Solar on 105.7 The Fan.
Hey, guys, and welcome back from the commercial break. We do have a caller. It's going to be Rob from Davidsonville. He wants to talk to us a little bit about a memorial tattoo. So welcome, Rob.
Hey, thank you so much for taking my call.
Hey, no problem. Thanks for holding for us.
Yeah, no problem at all. Hopefully I'll get through this without getting emotional. You all probably laugh at me.
Hey, don't worry about it, man. We are all the same way. I mean, I can't tell you, man, when I was figuring out what I wanted to pick, I had some tears in my eyes as well, man.
Well, it's funny you guys were talking about, dogs and different breeds. I have, he's no longer, he's in heaven now. I had a black lab that was everything to me. And he got real sick and needed 24-hour care, and I quit my job. And
what was his name?
Buddy. And I'm sorry.
No, don't take your time, man. We're all here with you.
We're only live on the air. No big deal.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I know.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I had to make the joke. Try to make you laugh.
Listen. There's nothing wrong with feeling emotional about when your best friend is lost.
Yeah, absolutely.
And when people tell you that dogs are dogs, I don't care who you are. Dogs are your family.
Yeah.
They really have an inspirational position in your life. I mean, like, my dog helped me get over PTSD from Iraq. So, they all have a special...
And my dogs helped me get over every girlfriend I've ever had.
You see what I mean? So what did your dog do for you, man? Describe that relationship.
Well, yeah, he saved my life. He was everything to me. I kind of was, into some, never like crime, but I was into some kind of drugs and stuff. And, just personal use. And I got this pup, and I was like, man, got to be responsible now,
Yeah.
And just because I'm weak and have some addictions, which are completely my fault, I got to take care of this pup. And, and I just quit everything right away and just live for him. And, like I said, he got real sick, and I quit my job, and I'm glad I did. But, we were together. He was on blood transfusions, 24 pills a day, and he fought like heck. But,
So it looks like this dog just inspired you to be a stronger person is what it sounds like, man.
You see my only reason I'm
saved your life.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
it just goes to show you, man, they're inspirational in many different ways, man. Many, many, many different ways. I mean, mine helped me through one hurdle and his helped him from another, and yours really, it sounds like, really put you in a great spot to move forward in your life. Is that right?
Yeah, he did. And if you walked in, I just ran a little place, but if you came in, you'd still think I had a bunch of dogs. His dog beds are everywhere. His food bowls are out, and I've got a bunch of cool pictures, and I'll never forget them, and I'll never get over it. Like I think, what you mentioned closure. I mean, I don't think I'll ever get over it. Not that I really want to be honest with you, but.
I don't think when we refer to closure, that's not getting over it. It's about accepting and figuring out a way to move in the next direction, inspired by what that animal did for you in your life, like in this case, and I'm sure, or were you looking to maybe talk to Justin about getting a tattoo of him? To help?
Yeah. I'm sorry, but I just don't know the process. I think about him all the time, and I've got a bunch of cool pictures, electronic and some printed out.
Yeah.
And and I just love to, I don't know what the process is. Do I contact you?
Right now, what I'll do is
you're talking to me right now.
You're talking to him right now, man.
Let's do it.
What I got for you, just to let you know, Rob, is I have your phone number. I'm not going to say it over the air, but I have your phone number here. And I will give it to Justin to have him follow up with you if that's okay.
I'll definitely get in contact with you, buddy.
Is that good to go?
Yeah. Just I appreciate it so much. I'm sorry if I ruined the show.
You didn't ruin the show at all. If anything, you made it better, man. This is the message we're trying to put out there. Is that like I said, I'm a master dog trainer. I came from the Marine Corps, the police department avenue, and things like that. Justin's a Marine, a tattoo artist, and if you looked at me and Justin, you would say we're complete polar opposites, right?
I would, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the fact that we're both Marines in common, most people wouldn't even have guessed that one looking at us, together. But, it's just the point of what we're trying to do here on the show, Dog Talk, is to bring everybody together, man. We're all in this together. No matter what you're fighting, what you're going through, we're all in this together. And what brings us together is our dogs. I mean, look at what my dog did for me, and look what your dog did for you, and look at Justin's dog doing for him. I mean, look how great that is, man. If anything, you took this show to the next level, and I want to say thank you for doing that, man.
Well, hey, thank you guys. And I'm one of the, there's dog people, then there's dog nuts, and then there's like those over the top people that, I actually prefer them to be humans, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
They're much more genuine, no ulterior motives. They're just right there with you, and they can read you and feed on your emotion. And like if I see someone mistreating a dog at a park, I'll run up to them and get in their face. I volunteer at the shelter. I'm not bragging. I'm just one of those people that think they're just amazing animals. And
well, hey, let me know if your shelter ever wants to come down, man, or do anything with us. I will tell you this: if you check me out on Michael J. Solar Dog Talk, we're looking to take this show as a Facebook show as well. So if, your shelter or anything like that maybe wants to have me come down and do a quick segment with them to help, get some funding, raise money or something like that as well, man, just let me know. I'll be happy to help you guys out.
I appreciate it so much. His buddy was and I still feel him with me. I was still talking about him in the present tense, but he was actually in a magazine. I mean, he was every day people would come up to me like, my God, that dog is gorgeous.
What kind of dog was he?
He's a black lab, but he still is a stud. I mean, he's gorgeous. I mean, athletic, and just there's some horrible evil diseases out there that, don't care who you are or what you've done. And, he fought like heck. But, I think it's awesome what you guys do, and to help people deal with their grief or memorialize or whatever you do, or dog training. I mean, I think your show is just, you guys are so, you guys are just awesome, man. And thank you so much for what you do for fellow dog lovers.
Hey, no, thank you for telling us, man. I appreciate that, man. It really makes me feel good and motivates me to come back next week. I mean, I was even told today that I should have done a pre-recorded show because no one was going to listen, and I'm glad we didn't.
Yeah, sorry if I ruined the show.
You didn't ruin the show, Rob. Matter of fact, like I said, man, you took us to the next level. I believe, Rob, that, honestly, this is how I look at it. I believe your dog helped you and motivated you to call us today, to help us get over that hurdle, man. And I think you really helped me, project out the message that I'm trying to get across with this show.
And I'm going to do my best to help too. You know what I mean? That's,
So I'm going to make sure I give Justin your number, Rob, and that way he can give you a call probably this week, right?
Yeah, anytime.
Yeah, thank you so much. Let me one quick question. I'm going to let you guys go. Am I weird? When people talk about these memorialized tattoos, do people get emotional, or am I just one weird, guy that just, it's hard to talk about? Or is that normal?
I would find that to be normal. I mean, Justin?
Yeah, pretty normal.
It's pretty normal, man.
There are subjects that I can't get through without getting emotional. Everybody has a subject that they can't get through without getting emotional.
All right, Rob, we're going to have to let you go. We have to get ready to end our show, but thank you for calling in, and we'll Justin will give you a call, and I look to have you as a continued listener, man.
Thank you, guys.
All right, brother.
So, hey, all right, everybody, we're coming to the end of our show. I want to thank everybody for listening. I want to wish everybody a happy and safe Memorial Day weekend. And remember, just every day you wake up, please take a moment of silence to give to those veterans that have passed away, to sacrifice for our freedoms and our fun stuff that we get to do. Other than that, guys, I want you all to enjoy a great weekend with your families and stuff like that. If you have any questions for Justin, you can check him out on Facebook at the Helix Tattoo Lodge. You can also probably bug him as well on Instagram.
Follow the train hat.
Follow the train hat on Instagram. There you go. Well, that explains why he's been taking tons of pictures in the studio with his train hat on. So you guys can you could follow him there. If you want to have any questions for me, if you know anybody that wants to partake in our event on July 12th, please feel free to give me a call at 1-800-266-2365. You can also follow me at Michael J. Solar Dog Talk or Blue Line Canine Dog Training on Facebook. Hope to see you guys and have you continued listeners next week from 7 to 8 a.m. Dog Talk, Michael J. Solar. Have a great one.
ATC Pest Control is a full-service pest control company. Join them on 105.7 The Fan every Sunday morning from 8 to 9 for What's Bugging You and take back your home against all unwanted pests.
Blue Line Canine Dog Training can provide solutions to your dog's more challenging issues. They can help with dogs who are afraid to be home alone, aggressive dogs, dogs with thunderphobia, and excessively fearful dogs. Call them at 1-800-266-2365 or check them out at blk9.com for the current group class schedules and to book your appointment. That's blk9.com. Blue Line Canine. They believe in the power of yes.
Jeremy Kahn here to tell you about my favorite place, the legendary Casas Inn. Spring is here. Crab cakes are fresh and flying off the shelf, so try one of Casas Inn's famous crab cakes or send crab cakes anywhere across the country. Not to mention the Casas Inn's been featured on the Today Show 8 times and on the Food Network. Don't forget their weekly specials: Monday's crab cakes, Tuesday ribs, Wednesday steak night, plus half-price bottles of wine and jazz, Thursday lobster, and Friday and Saturday you can enjoy classic rock and, of course, happy hour specials Monday through Friday. Casas Inn, 4100 North Point Boulevard. Make sure you taste the Baltimore tradition.
Rocky is 4 months old and learning new commands with Blue Line Canine Training and Rehabilitation.
Rocky, today we're teaching you your name.
Rocky? I'm a Chihuahua, but okay.
Rocky, next you will learn how to come.
Here I am.
Rocky, now wait at the door.
I'm here. Where are we going?
Puppy and off-leash training programs customized to meet your needs with homework assignments for you and your dog.
What? Homework?
Blue Line Canine Training and Rehabilitation. Visit blk9.com.
Jeremy Kahn here, and right now you can save up to $8,000 off MSRP at Wilkins Buick GMC. They're celebrating Memorial Day with a month of amazing savings, including up to $8,000 off select Buick GMC vehicles. Plus, if you mention my name, you'll get an extra $250 off. The deals are hot, but time is running out. Get to Wilkins Buick GMC today. Everybody wins at Wilkins. 2017 GMC Acadia stock number GA17615, MSRP $46,465. Buy it for $38,980. Buy for price includes $4,350 GM rebate and $3,135 dealer discount. See dealer for details.
This is Bob Haney, and springtime is the perfect time to complete that roofing project at Landmark Roofing. They're having a blowout springtime sale. Family owned and operated Artie, Rob, and Shannon will take special care of every step of your roofing project. They offer top-of-the-line materials that include a 50-year warranty. Mention my name, Bob Haney, and they'll give you not $500, but $1,000 off your roofing project with 12 months, no interest, no payments. Call them at 443-223-7453 or check them out at roofingbylandmark.com.
Pet Nirvana in Bel Air focuses on nutrition for your pet and savings for you. We strive to provide customers with brands that we know and trust for our pets. We want our own pets to live long, healthy lives, so we promise not to feed your pet anything we wouldn't feed our own. Pet Nirvana in Bel Air is locally owned and operated with talented full-service groomers and a self-serve pet wash station. Check out Facebook/Pet Nirvana for upcoming Pups on the Patio events. Pet Nirvana is located in the Amaclay Shopping Center, 1202 Agora Drive, Bel Air.
Do you think you should pay a fee to get your own money from an ATM? Neither do we. With USAA Classic Checking, you can use any ATM nationwide worry-free because we refund the fees. USAA Bank is a different kind of bank. A bank that doesn't nickel and dime you. In fact, we've saved our members more than $345 million in just 1 year. If your bank charges unnecessary fees or makes you jump through hoops to avoid them, it's time to switch. It's time to go with a bank that puts its members and military families first. A bank that understands every dollar matters. There's a better way to bank. USAA Bank. A different kind of bank. Apply for a USAA Classic Checking account today at usaa.com/banking.
Nationwide, USAA Bank provides up to 10 free ATM transactions per month and refunds up to $15 in ATM fees other banks charge. Membership restrictions apply. USAA Federal Savings Bank, member FDIC.
This is Bill's yard, and Bill's a grill master, not a grass expert. Still, no weeds belong in this backyard barbecue kingdom. And with Scott's Turf Builder Weed and Feed, Bill's greasy thumb is just as good as a green thumb. Because Scott's thickens lawns to help crowd out over 50 pesky weeds. So Bill can defeat invaders, green up his lawn, and hold his spatula high. This is a Scott's yard. Pick up Scott's Weed and Feed today.
I'm declaring this the summer of me. Pool parties, road trips.
And Macy's Memorial Day sale.
Yeah, wait, what?
We can kick off summer with big savings.
And Macy's money.
For every $25 we spend,
I get $5 back in Macy's money to spend later.
In-store or online.
We spend $25, I get $5 back.
Use it on swimwear, polos.
It's like I'm getting free money.
What's this we spend, you get?
Oh, didn't you get the memo? It's the summer of me.
Yeah, it's the summer of you at Macy's Memorial Day sale. Details in-store or online. Exclusions apply.
Preceding was a paid program, and the views expressed on this show do not represent the views of WJZ-FM, CBS Radio, its sponsors, or affiliates.
This is CBS Radio's WJZ-FM, HD1 Catonsville, Baltimore. Now broadcasting from the Fan Studios, built by Thompson Creek Window Company, the one window replacement company that does it all.